Now, this meeting itself is very important. We are discussing about digital use in education and also how to educate our people on matters digital. So there are two aspects here. Digital knowledge, digital facilities and infrastructure as instrument of teaching, instrument of educating, but at the same time, digital knowledge as a subject to be taught to our youth. An area of interest, mostly because now when you talk matters digital, you cannot escape from talking about artificial intelligence, issues of data science, machine learning, Internet of Things, those kind of things which are becoming quite popular, and they are the future. And as we said in the conference, nobody is going to stop the future. It is here and it's coming. We have to be prepared. So what we did in the conference is to learn from others, and they are learning from us. We exchange experiences, we exchange ideas, we resolve to go back with renewed effort to make sure that Africa is not left behind. Actually, we are behind all other continents in terms of the use of digital technology in teaching, and also digital knowledge as subject matter to be taught in schools.
I spoke with one of the representative from one of the country in Africa, and he mentioned also it's not just about being able to facilitate about the e-learning process. He also mentioned about the change of the curriculum. They feel inspired about that. Do you think African in general has to come together and looking at again their education curriculum?
We can always continue to discuss curriculum. Curriculum is quite flexible. It can actually be reshaped and redeveloped as time goes, looking at the needs and realities on the ground. But as I said, our curriculum is new for basic education, secondary school education, teachers training colleges. And we actually have embedded coding and also created space for matters of computer science. What we need more for us right now is to make sure that we have facilities, we have devices, we have infrastructure that will help us with making students have access to computers and make use of digital information. And we need more connectivity in terms of internet, but also Africa needs to work together. There are facilities that we can share together, issues of data centers, other infrastructure related to artificial intelligence. Yeah.
And speaking about artificial intelligence, that particular area, we see that there's a lot that has been coming in artificial intelligence in general, the positive and the negative use of it. At where we are as a country, do you think we are in a line that it's much more favorable to us right now?
First of all, there's no way we can escape issues of artificial intelligence. There's no way. You cannot stop flood with a piece of paper. It's coming, whether we like it or not, whether we are prepared or not. So that's a reality we must face. It's upon us now to know how we can handle it on issues of ethics and professionalism, and also how we can turn it into useful knowledge, information in terms of education, health, agriculture, and so on and so forth. So that's very important. It's like, calculator when we start to have this. There are people in education who say that our kids will not know how to calculate anymore because we want them to know to do manually. But of course, it has advanced our knowledge. We have moved on. Computer also came, and people consider it to be a threat. Yes, there are some downsides about using computer, but of course, it has proved to be extremely useful. It's the way you organize yourself. These mobile phones, there's so much information in the mobile phones. Matters of ethics and matters of morality at the same time are touched by the way we make use of this. But you cannot stop using mobile phone anymore. Now, they have saved lives. You use mobile phone to call for ambulance, to alert when you are being attacked, for transaction, for payment, and so on and so forth. So nobody can say now we should stop using mobile phones because of moral issues or ethical issues. With artificial intelligence, it's very important for us to have protection of personal data and information. We must take control, sovereign, of our information, to control. And we can only do that if we invest in human resources and infrastructure related to artificial intelligence. Now, our colleagues in the communication and the technology, Honorable Sla, they are doing a lot in terms of infrastructure. For us, we are going to step up what we are doing in terms of human resources. And our budget that we are going to read before the Parliament on Monday, we are going to make a special announcement with respect to artificial intelligence, what more steps we are going to take so that we can catch up with the rest of the world. So to answer once again, these are developments we cannot stop. So it is upon us to make sure that we make good use of them. First of all, to build our own capacities, and secondly, to make sure that we protect and safeguard privacy of people, issues of ethics, and make sure that they are used positively. Now, let me say something also about this technology, the way they are going, which is very important. And perhaps this should make everybody sit down and think. Even matters of defense, we were used to heavy equipment, okay? The tanks going out in war and so on. Now with this technology, people are using drones. They're using artificial intelligence now to detect where tanks are hiding. And light weapons of high tech are being used in war. I'm not going to cite any war that is ongoing, but anybody who wants to follow, you realize that even a small country with proper technology can withstand an aggression from a bigger country. It's how we invest. So for Tanzania, it's not just a matter of education, health and agriculture. It's for our own defense. We can have as many tanks as possible, but remember, technology is moving on. There are some heavy-duty weapons which might become less useful, where people can actually attack you with precision by using current technology, and technology is moving on. So it is an area where even for our own national defense, we need to step up